Okay. As a really quick video reply to performance checks question, how or are Dragon born? Born, moving away from Dungeons and Dragons, as I think Chris from Dropped Dice really, you know, laid into it fairly well. Great mention of 4E, the fourth edition D&D. Well, you know what? They really went into it on that too. But moving past that, I like to do Dragonborn in different ways, so I'll just comment on how Dragonborn are created in Kirillith, which is one of the settings that I'm working on. The creation story of Dragonborn, or as they're known in Kirillith, the Dragon-Blooded, is that they're a race that varies. Some have tails and wings. Others have the ability to breathe fire and have very thick, strong and tough hides. Mechanically, I haven't created them all yet, still a work in progress, but I do have their creation story, which is as follows. The way Dragonborn were ushered into the world was that dragons used to exist. Very, very powerful warriors would hunt and slay dragons, believing that drinking the dragon's blood would grant them great power. And it did. But with that great power came changing effects, physical alterations, becoming more dragon-like. And their offspring were, again, very draconic. And when enough warriors had enough offspring, and over the many years, they shifted to being more dragon-like than the original races that were born in the world. Now, Dragonborn are born from eggs, and much in the same way how it's very hard to incubate an egg. It takes a lot of effort, and eggs are laid in clutches, not just singular eggs. They have, trouble caring for that many Dragonborn, and much in the same way as alligators can change the sex of a child depending on, heat regulation and modulation. Women, female Dragonborn, are born from eggs that are kept warm. Male Dragonborn are born from eggs that go cold. So in the world of Kirillith, the setting of Kirillith, there is an immense amount, a disproportionate amount of male Dragonborn, because it's a very dark setting where there's a lot of social things going on, a lot of poverty, so many people can't really care for their own children when they give birth to a single child, let alone clutches of children. So there's a disproportionate population from male to female Dragonborn. And when they want to have daughters instead, they often, modulate the heat, some with their dragon breath, some that have wings, taking the wings and using them as a sort of biodome to trap the heat in. However, most of the ones that have wings are the female Dragonborn, and the male Dragonborn are usually tougher, stronger, and fire breathers. That's roughly, really quick, how Dragonborn are born in the world of Kirillith. Got plenty of others, but zip it. I'll zip it.